Hi, I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic and energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer, and I'm here to help you to figure out if a Leo is about to ghost you. Are you dealing with a Leo and they're acting differently than usual? Well, I'm here to help. I am Lamarr Townsend. I'm an astrologer, a psychic and energy channeler, a tarot reader, and also many other things. All right, so definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. Keep in touch with me on all my social media pages. If you would like a reading, definitely text me at 703-791-9162. You can also email me at lamarr.townsend@gmail.com or visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. This is my website, so once you've reached this page, you know you're on the right page. You can check out my other social media pages. You can also scroll down and read reviews from people who have purchased readings from me, and also follow me down here on Instagram and Facebook. If you would like a reading, go right to the store section of my website. You can see all the rates, services, products, classes, candles I offer. As you can see, I do birth chart readings, both compatibility birth chart readings and individual birth chart readings. I do mediumship readings if you want to connect to those who have passed on. I do past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. I do phone psychic tarot readings, email psychic tarot readings, video recorded psychic tarot readings where I record myself during your reading after you've sent your questions, and then I email you the video download link. I do tarot classes, astrology classes, dream interpretation readings, and so much more. There's a price point for everyone here, so definitely I would check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, if you'd be interested in my services. So, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's talk about the 5 signs the Leo is about to ghost you. Let's get into a quick factoid about Leo. Leo is the only zodiac sign ruled by the sun. The sun and Leo rule the 5th house, and Leo and the sun are all associated, along with the 5th house, are all associated with creativity, self-expression. They're also associated with one's approach to romance. It's also associated with one's approach to their life purpose and higher self. It's also associated with children and childhood and things of this nature. Leos are also symbolized by the lion, which is often touted as the king and the queen of the jungle. I beg to differ. I actually believe elephants are the kings and queens of the jungle, but lions are definitely top 4 or 5. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the 5 signs that a Leo is about to ghost you. Mind you, these are in no specific order. The first sign that a Leo is about to potentially ghost you is that they become dramatic. Now, Leos by nature are very dramatic people. They are people who have a flair for drama by nature. And we all like a little drama in our lives, you know, every now and then. Without drama, life could be very boring. Without drama, stories and movies tend to be very boring as well. All right, so we like a little bit of drama. But when it becomes too much, when it becomes over the top or more than usual, or when everything has to be dramatic, everything has to be a big deal, especially in context to you and your relationship with a Leo, these can all be signs that a Leo is potentially about to ghost you. Leos are very, they're fire, so Leo is very reactive. Fire is very reactive, similar to water, in terms of emotions. So how you respond to a Leo will always determine how that Leo will respond to you. Now, this is very important because in the wild, it's said that, when it comes to lions will charge at you first before attacking you as a way to see how you actually respond to the charges. Now, when it comes to actually encountering a lion in the wild, hopefully you never have to deal with that, you're also supposed to make yourself bigger and never turn your back away from the cat, all right? So, that's number 1, when a Leo starts to become very dramatic, more dramatic than usual, when everything becomes a big deal. This could potentially be a sign that, 1, the Leo's picking a fight with you, once again to see how you respond to the situation. And number 2, depending on how you respond, they definitely may be planning to ghost you. All right. Number 2, which is a bit different to number 1, but still under the same reign of emotional manipulation. Number 2 is the Leo. Number 2 sign that the Leo is potentially about to ghost you is that they divert attention away from you. All right. Attention is very important when it comes to a Leo. And attentiveness is also very important to a Leo. So a Leo understands the energy and the importance of attention. And attention is almost like a currency to a Leo at times. And Leos know how to get attention. So if you're having a conversation with this Leo, for example, and Maybe you're talking about something you're very excited about, and the Leo is like, oh, okay, that's cool. But back to me and my story. If they're diverting attention away from you in that way, or maybe you're around a group of people and you're trying to talk, but the Leo's taking attention away from you every time you talk, this definitely could be a sign that the Leo is potentially about to ghost you in some way, shape, or form. And is once again wanting to see how you respond to this situation. Are you going to challenge the Leo, or are you going to back down? Alright? Either way, it makes it easier for the Leo to ghost you. If you back down, then you kind of cower in the Leo's presence, well then it makes it easy for them to walk away without recourse. If you challenge them, well the fight can be a reason for them to walk away. So you've got to be mindful of how you deal with these situations. Okay? The number 3 sign that a Leo is about to potentially ghost you is that they become abrasive or savage. Remember, Leos are people that like to bait you. Not debate, but they like to bait you. Think of, bait you put on the end of a fishing line when you want to catch fish. The fish take the bait, and that's how you catch them. They, hook, line, and sinker, right? Leos are these types of people where they will put bait out there and, see whether or not, first of all, you actually take the bait. And that once again determines how they will respond. So when a Leo becomes abrasive or savage towards you, once again, this is a Leo that could be potentially wanting to pick a fight. And picking a fight is one way a Leo will bait you into a ghosting situation. It's often after a fight you need time to cool off, or it's often after a fight that, both parties or one party is ghosted in some way, shape, or form, right? So Leos understand the benefit of an argument and the benefit of being abrasive or savage at times, alright? When it comes to a Leo, their bark can be just as bad as their bite, depending on what type of Leo you're dealing with. And their way of ghosting you is kind of, once again, like an animal. They get big as a way to intimidate you, or let you know that they're a threat. And depending on how you respond, if you don't go away, well then they become abrasive or savage. Think of, once again, like a bear in the wild. Even though Leo's not associated with bears, it's the same kind of thing where a bear, will stand on its hind legs, and bears are tall, thingamajigs, right? They'll stand on their hind legs as a way to intimidate you. That's like a Leo, all right? And if that doesn't work, if standing on their hind legs, becoming dramatic, doesn't work, if diverting attention away from you doesn't work, then they'll become abrasive and savage, and then they'll become cutting. That's where they like an audience, once again, so they're not afraid to be savage or abrasive in front of an audience. Once again, how are you going to respond? All right, how you respond determines whether or not they'll ghost you or how soon they'll ghost you. Okay. The number 4 sign that a Leo is potentially about to ghost you is that they do things to purposefully make you jealous. Leo, once again, are people who can be very manipulative when they want to be, and they typically will know what makes you jealous, and they will do that thing to make you jealous, once again, to see how you respond. Now, Leos are really good at acting like they don't understand what's going on, or they don't see what's going on, but they 100% know what's going on, and they know 100% what they're doing most of the time. Remember, Leos are the actors and actresses of the zodiac sign. Alright, so always remember that and keep that in mind. When a Leo's doing things to purposely make you jealous, they're doing that to get a response or a rise out of you. If you walk away first, if you ghost the Leo first, it makes their job so much easier. But a Leo will do these things, to get you to ghost first, but also to get you maybe to not come back, alright, or to come back changed in some way, shape, or form. Alright, so a Leo will get you to do their own dirty work, in terms of getting you to ghost them first. Because what is your response going to be to jealous? Is your response going to be to walk away or confront? Either way, a Leo is ready for either response, alright? So, be prepared for that. The last sign that a Leo is potentially about to ghost you, and I think this is the most important sign, is number 5 right here. The number 5 sign that a Leo is potentially about to ghost you is that they corner you into a fight or uncomfortable situations. So once again, Leos are people who are not afraid to argue or fight or stand up for themselves. So a Leo will corner you into an argument or a fight in order to, once again, get you to respond a certain way. If a Leo knows that you're more shy and meek, a A Leo may more so corner you into an uncomfortable situation. Alright, Leos like to see people squirm. If a Leo knows that you're argumentative, a Leo will corner you into a fight. Alright. Now once again, Leos will set booby traps. They'll bait you. You know, a Leo will do, you know, it depends on the context and the scenario. If they're in front of a crowd, their strategy may be different rather than if they're, you know, it's just you one-on-one with a Leo. Alright. When it comes to a Leo, I would say always try to resolve, if you can, try to resolve your situation one-on-one with the Leo, because the crowd can really up the ante and up the stakes, alright? And Leos, you know, by nature are more prepared to deal with the crowd and having an audience, you know, than you may be, alright? So once again, stand your ground, alright? A Leo will respect someone who stands their ground, as does a lion in the wild. And if you can earn a Leo's respect, then you may be able to, you know, potentially prevent the Leo from ghosting you, or at least ghosting you. You know, you prevent them from ghosting you sooner rather than later, alright? And remember, never turn your back on this cat, alright? Thank you all for listening and watching. I hope I gave you some clarity and insight. I have a personal reading to get to. I had a client message me while I was doing this video. I filmed this video 2 or 3 times, and you know, so this is my last time filming the video. So I'm late for a personal reading for a client. So I have to go get to this client. If you would like to be a client of mine, remember, I do birth chart readings, psychic tarot readings, mediumship readings. I do all different types of readings, classes, and all things of this nature. So do not hesitate to reach out. I'm here for you, and I wish you the best with your Leo. I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light. And if you're new, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. God bless.